gravestone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Hey.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. I grant you roaring flame.
Tread carefully. There is no telling what might lurk within.
Try not to lag behind or stray too far ahead, lest we lose sight of each other.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid arisen. Magic grants you an elemental food. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
As a result, we move as one. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Focus your strength, Arisen! I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well! I cannot fault your prowess.
I'm merely...
Well said. Finish this, here and now!
Seems we have a great comfort.
I do not use their rage to our advantage.
So worthy of fortune, not say my best will do.
By your leave. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Well done!
All together now, we cat at once.
Go fast, action, and our quarry shall fall!
Understood.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I shan't allow any further harm.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
Gran, I want to learn magic, please. This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone. Why won't they let me study magic? It isn't fair. What is it? If you're looking for Gran, she's out. 'Tis dreadful dull round here. How long do they mean to shut me away? All I want is to study magic, but Gran refuses to teach me. If only I had a grimoire or two, then I could study on my own. If you find any grimoires, would you bring them to me? You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, I'll write up a list of the tomes I'd most like, so you know which ones to keep an eye out for. Let's see. There. All done. Mayhap I was a little over-eager, but you needn't bring them all. Just 2 or 3 would be swell. Though I would be thrilled to have the lot. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy them. Pray hand them to me when she's not at home.
So, We are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trysha's list.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
'Twould seem we've little choice but to set out for the place. This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Ought I to proceed?
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Halt! Who goes there? This village is under the direct authority of Her Grace the Queen Regent. We are to grant no unknown persons entry. Glad we understand each other.
We shall await you here, Master.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Fulminous shield, eh? 'Tis a bargain, I reckon. I picked it up in Melve after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Pleasure doing business with.
You dare incite my wrath?
Why, that hurts!
Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough. You've nowhere to go.
That's it! Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated as slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us, but I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village for good. The Dragon's Flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to restore it. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to forestall our escape. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons, or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through strength of arms. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt aught on our own. You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid.
Of you. That's enough.
Hail! I've not forgotten what you did, helping me save my brother. Would that I could return the favor. But we've a bit of a situation here, if you hadn't noticed. Our weapons are being kept in yon storeroom, with those cowards stationed in and around it day and night.
Say, mayhap we could distract them. Then someone could slip in and...
Are you mad? We're simple villagers, no match for trained soldiers. But I suppose someone's got to act. All right, how's this? We'll draw the guards' attention, giving you a chance to sneak in and get our weapons back. You'll do it then? Right! You wait here. We'll have him away from his post in a trice. Just you watch.
What do you think you're doing here? Halt!
To go. Stop this! I beg of you. That's enough.
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage!
Cannot be!
Retreat!
We must withdraw and regroup!
You have my gratitude for aught you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika's staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms. Till then, farewell.
Well met, sir.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away. Suppose I best earn my keep.
This place is too comfortable.
In every age, hence, pawns are treated with respect.
I'm not taking any passage.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
You think they'd look?
Why me?
Fine. Out of the car.
That's quite enough.
Where the ogre?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Quickly now.
This bow is drawn quicker than the moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, not necessarily easier to counter. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I will protect you. You'll want to remove that slime. And soon.
Really? What are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
Tis a foe worthy of caution. Here to say our best. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Why do we not use their range to our advantage?
Understood.
It's the simplest strategy that our foe most abhors. Knock its feet out from under it, strike aim.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. Prepare yourself!
Our foe will be knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! I grant you roaring flame.
Grab hold of the beast! Now to seek its weakest point!
Well said. One of us has been doused in slime. Excellent! I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service of yours.
Splendid.
I'll gut you and bleed you your entrails.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.